Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for qualifying in Madrid for the main Grand Prix tomorrow. We just had the sprint yesterday where Dawson took victory for the first time in 2031, and she will be looking to continue that great form into the race for tomorrow or later today, depending on how good this qualifying session goes and the race. So it looks like Aaron Connolly is one of the first drivers out today. He didn't have a particularly good sprint qualifying. I think he was last on the grid, so he'll be looking to improve today. And here comes Aaron Connolly through the final couple of corners here at the Madrid street circuit. He's going to get a little bit of a tow from the Red Bull up ahead as he goes and makes his way up to the line, moving out the slipstream. Up to the line he goes. He will set the benchmark for the rest of the drivers here for qualifying today, a 1:14.689, immediately already faster than many of the wet times we saw in sprint quali yesterday. And there goes Sari up to provisional pole position. Gab Stappen also beats the time. Octavia up to provisional pole position, but Ali beats up the time in the Cadillac. Vettel now up to the line. Oinker grabs pole position provisionally as O'Donoghue sets the fastest sector 2. Vettel can only go 0.05 of a second within the time of the Red Bull. We at Marshall also want a good lap time, but here comes Patrick O'Donoghue, and ahead of Patrick O'Donoghue, Nahel goes behind Oyinkro there, up to the line. Where will O'Donoghue go? He goes to provisional pole position. Alex Lowell right behind him there, 0.06 of a second. And there goes Dawson up to second place at the moment, 0.06 of a second right behind the Ferrari as Nubert Nunes takes it to pole position so far. Brilliant lap time there. Sommerfeld now traversing up to the line. Where can he put the Ferrari? Goes up to second place now, just ahead of his teammate O'Donoghue, and 0.05 of a second behind the championship leader Nubert Nunes. As here is his teammate, We at Marshall. He was fastest in sector 1. He looked a bit slow in sector 2, and he's been impeded massively here at the end of sector 3, and he's not going to be a good lap time. Up to the line he goes. Where will he be in terms of position? He takes his Porsche up to 20th only. Disappointment for the Brazilian here in qualifying. And here comes Gab Stappen. He's looking for a massive improvement. Up to the line he goes. Where will he be? He goes up to 6th place. What a lap time from the Mercedes. And the teammate of Gab Stappen, he just set a brilliant lap time earlier. What can Nahel say? Can he combat that? Can he get ahead of his teammate? Can he get up into the top 5? Where will he put the Mercedes? He puts it P7 right behind his teammate there. He's been slower than him for the past couple of races, and especially in qualifying. It's not looking too good, but Oyinkro retakes P7 from Nahel as there goes Sommerfeld up to the line. Where can he put the Ferrari? He goes provisional pole, taking the spot away from Nubert Nunes. But as we speak about the Luxembourger, will it be time for him to finally go back up to the top step in the front row, starting for tomorrow's race? The Luxembourger through the final corner. Nubert Nunes up to the line. Can he get pole position? Yes, he can, by 0.2 of a second. What a lap time from that Porsche. Insane speeds through sector 2 especially. And here comes Toby. He's not improving, but We at Marshall is in behind, 2 seconds up at the Delta. Where can he put that Porsche? He goes 3rd place on the second row. What a lap time from the Brazilian. Big improvement from him. And 0 seconds have hit the clock now. There goes Dawson up to the line, and she does not improve either. And that means that your pole sitter for the Madrid Grand Prix will be Nubert Nunes. Brilliant lap time, 0.2. A big qualifying gap margin to the rest of the grid. It was super close between him and Sommerfeld, but Nubert Nunes just had that extra oomph, that extra couple of tenths that only world-class drivers can have, and he starts on the front row. And as you can see, Nubert Nunes 0.2 ahead of Sommerfeld for the Grand Prix tomorrow, and it's a top 10 for the likes of Nahel, Oyinkro and I Am Turbo, rounding off your top 10 for tomorrow's Grand Prix. Ahmed Silla and Cornwell in the Koenigsegg making some improvements. Not yet getting into that top 10, but they are getting much closer, and it's a sad story for Braun GP at the back of the grid.